guys, and welcome to another video. So I actually had pre-recorded my book haul and I just realized it had no sound. I'm using a new camera which has its own microphone. I'm hoping this is better quality and better sound. So we're going to give it another try. So the books are just out of order now, but it doesn't matter. So let's just get started. These books were hauled since the end of February all the way to now April. So yeah, I'm going to start with my two boxes. These are special edition books that I've received. The first one is from Lit Joy, and it is the Cassandra Clare book, the new one. So I had already previously opened this, so it's not exactly the same, but um, it comes with this beautiful matted art print, which I think is gorgeous. It's actually very beautiful. It comes with like a makeshift little letter in an envelope, so I can get it out. So it comes with this like letter thing, very cute. A signed book plate, and then the book itself. And I have to say, the first time I tried to unbox this, it was a nightmare because I couldn't get it out of the slipcover. So first we get this really beautiful slipcover. It's gorgeous. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this camera. It's very beautiful. I don't even know if it's focusing on anything. Can it even? I don't know. I hope so. Anyways, let's get it out. Now I'm able to get it out. And it's Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. And it has this beautiful artwork on the inside. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So that was the special edition one from Lit Joy. Then I also got an Owl Crate book, and that is the sequel to Wicked Saints. So it came with this beautiful pin right here. I don't even know if you can. Can you even see that? Can you even see that? I don't know. Okay, you can't really see it. It says betrayal serves itself. It's beautiful. And then it comes with this art print. And then the book itself. And that is what the book looks like. And then the inside of the book is really beautiful. The inside and the outside. So this is the outside, which I think is gorgeous. And then the dust jacket is so pretty. So this is the back of the dust jacket. And it's just really beautiful. Sorry, I'm getting used to this camera. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to like line myself up or anything, which is very weird. And then it has these end pages, and then it's signed on a special page. So it's very pretty. Okay, so there's that. And then I had it separate from like what I got someplace and what I got someplace, but I'm just gonna go through the books. So the next two that I got was Girl of Nightmares and Anna Dressed in Blood, and one of these is signed. This one is signed, and it's by Kendare Blake, which is really cool. Then I got the hardcover of Cinder because I have the hardcover of Winter. I actually have this full series in paperback, and I'm trying to get in a hardcover. And I was able to find this one in a lot with one of these books that I needed and this other book that I wanted that I'll show you guys in a little bit. And it ended up costing me like $18 for all three books and a bunch of other books that I didn't really care about. But I had three that I really wanted, and they really did come out to like $5 each plus $3 shipping. So that's how I thought about it. But I got Cinder in hardback. I'm really excited. I also was able to get Scarlet in hardback, but it hasn't arrived yet. Then I got Unnatural Creatures by Neil Gaiman. These are stories by different authors. Neil Gaiman is one of them. Another author in here that I'm really excited about is Diana Wynne Jones. So I'm excited that I was able to get this book, and the cover is really beautiful, which excites me. Then I got the sequel, and that was Soul of the Sword by Julie Kagawa. And yeah, so I have the first book, so I wanted the second one for that one. I also got the sequel to this one. Well, I forget what this series is called. But yeah, this is a sequel to it. And I feel like this pile is going to fall. And then I got this. I have four of these books, no, five of these books. It's a really long series, but I've been getting them from used bookstores and thrift stores slowly. So if I find them, I get them because they're cheap. I've heard really, really good things about this series. So I found this at the library for 25 cents. I am in quarantine and everything. I mean, I'm not going out or anything, but at the beginning of quarantine, I started going out just for necessary things because everybody in my house is older and I'm the youngest, so I'm able to go out for them. But back then, I went for a tax thing to the library and I found this for 25 cents, so I was really excited. And yeah. Next, I got Trials and the Hunt, and I actually got the Hunt at the library that one trip that I made. And then I got this one offline because I already had this one. And that's why I felt the need to get the other three. I really want to read this series. So, and then I have this one. Oh, this was another one in that set with the Cinder book, the Unnatural Creatures by Neil Gaiman, and the Ken Drake book, Ken Dare Blake book. Sorry. This was there as well, and I've heard really good things about this by Rick Yancey, and I'm just excited to read it. I'm not sure what it's about, but it just looked really cool. So yeah, so I got 4 books off of that lot, which is really cool. Next book I got is by Haruki Murakami, and before I started hearing his name pop up a lot, I purchased a book of his a long time ago called IQ 84, I think it is. But it's a really thick book, and I've had it forever, and I haven't gotten around to reading it. I do want to read it someday, but I have so many books on my TBR that are shorter and that I just want to get through because I don't think I'll keep. That one I have a feeling I'm going to keep because it's like the type of books I really love. So because I've heard so much about this author after I had gotten that book, I decided I wanted to see if I could get a smaller one. And so I picked out this one, Colorless, and I'm hoping to read this very soon for April. So that is one of my books, definitely to read now in April. And then I got these books because I've been wanting this series for a really long time. And I only hear really good things about it. It's like sci-fi, it looks like a romance. I'm really excited. So I got both of those offline. This is another book I got at the library, Berserker. And I got it because for the longest time, I've really liked this cover. And I've had it on my book wish list. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what the reviews say. But I've just really wanted this book for such a long time. So I decided, since it was there at the library, I was really excited. It was 25 cents. I got it. So I'm excited. That's another book I will be reading right now in April. So those are 2 of my TBRs for April. The next one that I'm really excited about is Compound. I am so into survival like movies and books and like zombie stuff and like dystopian stuff that I heard this is kind of like a survival one instead of like the other 2, but I'm really excited about it, so I'm really in the mood for that. I'm always in the mood for that, even before this like quarantine thing. I know with the quarantine thing, maybe it's not the best thing to read, but I'm really excited to read this book, so this is definitely one I will be reading right now in April. So yeah, so these are the 3 books I'm going to be reading in April. Hopefully we'll see how it goes because last month I only read 1 book. So we'll see. And then I got this from Owlcrate, and it is Heart of Flames, which is the sequel to Crown of Feathers. And I have first book, so I really wanted the matching one when they said they were going to have it. And it's signed. It's very pretty. It doesn't have anything special, but it's very pretty. And then I finally gave in and got Mary Lou's The Young Elites series. One of these is actually signed. Which one is it? This one is actually signed. So I got these separately. I got the signed one first. The thing with this series is I loved her Legend series, but I didn't love it enough that it made me want to, that it made me want to read her Young Elites series. But I did like it enough that I kept the graphic novel I have based on that series. Um, I would still recommend that series. It's really good. I don't know why I had a hard time like really like extremely loving it. So, but this series I heard really good things about, and I've been putting it off. I keep saying I'm gonna get it, and then I was like nah, and then yes, and then no. But then I found the signed edition of this one for like $8, and I just couldn't resist So then I looked for the other ones, and I got them for around $8 as well each. So it wasn't that bad, I think, and I'm excited to read these. I don't know when I'll get around to them, but I am excited to read them. Okay, the next ones, well, let me show the next one first. The next one is one that everybody has. It is Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City. This is a signed copy. That's it. It's something that I wasn't planning on getting because I have the Throne of Glass, I have ACOTAR, and I enjoyed both, but I wasn't sure if like her writing is really something I'm into right now. But then I heard this is an adult one, and I heard that everybody who's read it has absolutely loved it. So I just felt the need to get it. So I got it, and I'm hoping to read it when the other books come out because I like reading a series altogether. Otherwise, it gets really hard for me to get back into a series. For example, I read all of the Throne of Glass books up until Dawn, and so I haven't even read the Kingdom one, and it's really hard to get back into the world after you've had such a long pause. I'm hoping eventually to get around to finishing at least the Tower of Dawn one so I can eventually get to Kingdom of Ash. And then same thing happened with Caraval. I read the first two and then there was this long pause and I haven't gone around to finale. I do want to read that one as well. So that's the problem I have with waiting for the next book in a series. It's really hard for me, so I try to wait until the whole series is there so that I can really get into the story. So this is probably something I'm going to put off for a really long time. So I'm not planning on reading that anytime soon, but I'm glad I have it. And then the next two are actually based off movies that I absolutely loved, and that is Pan's Labyrinth is one of them. And I got this beautiful edition, and the really cool thing about this is if you take the dust jacket off, the cover itself is really beautiful. So yeah, I got this one. I've never actually read the book, so I'm actually really excited to read it as a book and see if it's even better than the movie. And then Princess Bride. I've actually never read this book. I love the movie so much. I had a different edition of this book. It was paperback. It had a beautiful map on the inside, but the paperback was really messed up. It was like really old. So I kept the map, but I wanted a new edition, and it took me forever to decide which one I wanted, and I took my time, and I finally chose this one, and I do not regret it because it's such a beautiful book. Like, it has all these, like, art. It has a lot of art stuff on the inside, and it's just really beautiful. Let's see if I can find another one. It has a lot of little ones, but it has a few really full page ones. So I thought that was so beautiful, and I'm really excited to read this book eventually. It's a book I'm going to keep, so I'm trying not to read the ones that I'm keeping for sure. I'm trying to read the ones that I'm not sure about, and this one I'm sure about, so I'm not going to read it anytime soon. But those were all the books that I got since the end of February up until now, which is like the beginning of April, and really excited for the ones I chose. I know I should be choosing from my older TBR books, but I really want to read these. So these are the three that I want to try to get to and read this month, and I'm excited. So that's everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.